Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this guide is going to show you a little bit more about backgrounds and working with tables in Dreamweaver. I've got my home page open. Home page is always called index.html, and this is the way it looked originally from the template. It's got a black going down to a gray background, and black, white, and gray colors throughout except for the links. I'm going to go over to my files. Your image folder may be closed. It may look like this. You can open and close these folders by clicking on the triangle. This is what is actually creating this black and gray background right here, this file. If I double click on it, it should open. If that doesn't happen for you, I can help you fix that. Let's see. This is just simply a rectangle. It's 20 pixels wide, 800 pixels high. With it selected, I'm going to move it over so you can see it a little better. I can just click on one of these styles and it changes. If I go back here, nothing happened in Dreamweaver, and the reason nothing happened is this asterisk right here. I made a change and I didn't save it. So if I save it now and go back here, the background changes. Kind of looks like curtains. That's interesting, but that's not what I think I'm going to use today. Let's see. Let's try that one. I'm liking that one. I'm going to go with blue. And so I'm done changing my background, but this blue doesn't look really nice together with this gray. If I go to preview this in Safari, like I can go from page to page, and it just the gray just is not working that well with the blue. So I need to make some changes to these tables. So first thing I'm going to do is click in the background where my name is, right up here. And if I come down, there's no background color right there. If there were a background color, there'd be numbers here. And so what I'm going to do is, this is the hierarchy of everything in this file from the point of where I clicked backwards. So right now, if I click on that, it selects the banner. There's still no background color. I can go over one spot to TD, no background color. Go over one more spot, no background color. One more spot, and I selected the table, and now there is a background color. So I'm going to click in there and choose default or no color. So we can see it's now gone away. I can come to this frame right here where the text is, and there is a background color. So I'll go to none. That goes away. Then I can come over to where this gray is. I click in here, and it has background color as well. So I'm going to choose no background color. But there's still some gray somewhere. Now this has a lot of different layers right here, levels. So I just keep clicking down until I see a background color pop up. And still up, there it is. It was on that TD. And then once I see a background color, I just change it to default color, and now it's completely clear. And if I save this and then preview on Safari, I can see kind of what it looks like with no background colors. Now you may notice here it looks kind of interesting. What exactly is going on there? Why does this area look different than the rest of it? And I'll show you how I did that. If I click in right here where the links are, and I come down to the properties panels, you can see it has a background image. It happens to be the same background image as the entire file. So what starts up here at the top and is coming down and changing starts right here and comes down and changes. If I want to get rid of that and just see what's behind it, I come over here and I can delete that and then click, and so the background image is gone, but now it's got a background color. So I'm just going to get rid of that, and now it goes back all the way to here, which is similar. So now I've clicked below this, I'm down below this. This also has a background image, which I'll get rid of by deleting and hitting return, and then I'm going to get rid of that background color. Now it's exactly the same as the rest of the file. So I believe if we preview now, you can see that it's all the same. You may want to put some solid colors behind some of your text. It makes it a little bit easier to read. Like if I clicked in here where the main content is, I could come down to background color and I could just sample a blue that is from the actual background, and you'll see now I get this solid blue. It makes it a little bit easier to read the text. I could click over here where this text is and I could sample the same blue that I have here. So now they've got the same blue. If I save that and preview it, you can see how that looks. Could really work either way. What you don't want to do is have a background that's so busy, like if there was a lot of texture or a lot of different values, that it makes it hard to read the text. Like it is kind of hard to read these links because they're green and this background is blue. It might work a little better to get like a dark blue back behind those, like maybe sample this blue up here. And then if we go back and reload this page, now it makes it a lot easier to see those links. Okay? So if you're playing with color like that, you're going to have to do that on every page. So like if I go to Friends and I click right here where this text is, there's no background color. But same way, I just keep clicking across the bottom here until I see a background color show up. That's a border color. Let's get rid of that border. And let's put no color for border. Keep going back. There's a background color. So get rid of that. Now we got this gray, so I keep going until I can find a level that has that gray as a background color. And there that is. So I'm going to get rid of that. And now this file should be relatively similar. You're gonna have the same things here where it's got that background image. It's like that on every page. It's got a repeat of the file's background image. And it's kind of up to you. You can leave that there, or you could change it to a solid color. So if I was going to keep heading in this direction, I would need to also make changes to my plan and to my classes. And basically it's the same way every time. You just work your way down here till you find a background color and you get rid of it and you see the results. That concludes this lesson for backgrounds. Hope you enjoy and make some really interesting websites. Thanks.